All right, I'll call the meeting, Swanton Selectboard meeting, the first one of February 26th, to order. Our first order of business is pledge allegiance to the flag. Would everybody please join in? I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, agenda review, Christina,
I'm all set, thank you.
Kathy,
I'm good, thank you.
All good, thanks.
I'm good.
Brian, you have
I
anything?
got one minor thing about the library. I guess we could stick that under new business.
Or do you want to put it in with update on library elevator?
Well, we could do it there. It's not really to do with the elevator, but we
Yeah.
can put it there.
Okay. All right. We have the minutes, regular select board meeting of January 20th, 26.
A second?
All right, motion been made and seconded. Is there any discussion? Corrections? If not, then all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, motion carried. Public comments. Comments for anything that's not on the agenda is acceptable. Did you guys have it? Nope. Okay. All right, we move on to law enforcement, and we do have the town officer's report here. Had a dog bite incident.
Yeah, what's it?
Another unregistered dog that
She refers it to him?
I didn't remember seeing that. Usually what happens is when somebody goes, well, maybe they didn't go to the ER, but when they,
Yeah, we didn't get anything on that.
we didn't. Oh, okay. So I don't know, I have to find out from her if from Susie, if she called Jim about that.
Is the dog locked back up somewhere or inside? Or?
I don't know, it's,
yeah, this
we
is-
don't even know if this lady even lives in Swanton, so.
But the dog's in Swan.
Well, they could have come with her to visit Swanton and bit somebody, that's possible. I don't know, we need more info.
Yeah, when you get that, Brian, could you send it out in email to us so we got an idea of what's going on with that? Hope there isn't any. But it seems like we have a fair amount of unregistered dogs.
We'll talk about that when we get
Okay.
updated
Right now,
on
people
dogs.
have until April 1st to register their dogs, so,
Yeah, but if they weren't registered last year, does that make a difference?
well, if it doesn't, it doesn't.
All right, is there any other discussion on the health report? Okay, highway department, Joel's not here, he's on a much needed vacation. So I don't know if you had anything to
Well, I
report?
talked with him this afternoon, he said he didn't really have anything to report, they couldn't wait till the next meeting.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Usually we have more in depth at the second meeting anyways. Okay, Old Town business, we'll start with utility costs for the railroad depot, and that's in our packet.
Yep, you had asked last month to get, last meeting to get the expenses for utilities at the depot, and Kathy got that compiled quickly, and there it is. Broken down.
I'm assuming that Comcast is telephone and internet.
Yes,
Black Dog Security.
yes.
Okay.
That's pretty normal, Kathy.
Yes.
That was the full year.
Full year, yes. Of last year, January
Yeah.
to December.
take that under consideration, we still have to, we got the repair work on that building too.
Well, there was an expense of $585 for repairs, but that's not a normal thing that happens. That was,
Yeah. No, I think it's, either we're gonna have to do something with that building at some point in time. You can't just let it go the way it's, without maintaining it.
Right, I did paperwork today for the $3,900 that we are getting in the grant, and sent that down. It's like phase one is a 2 month, or it'll take a couple more months before we're able to get a quote on getting, and I guess I call it the trellis work
Yeah.
done
Yeah.
first, so.
Are we gonna apply for any more money?
Well, when it, in July, if we're first on the list in the event that they got money turned back to them. So we'll see what, in July, what there might be, but if there's something, we'll apply for it. And they said they would consider it, and we're to the top of the list, so we'll see. And typically there's organizations, because they give these grants to organizations as well as to municipalities. So there's organizations that for whatever reason do not use the grant or whatever, so it goes back. So that's what we take a look at it.
I guess I'll ask this question. Nick, do you think there's any possibility that historic preservation might have some funding that we could use for that building?
That's where this is.
Oh, it's all
Yeah.
historic preservation,
Yeah.
okay, it's not something else.
No.
Anybody else have any comments on that? Okay, winter road policy, that was sent out in emails in our packet too, the only change is the mailbox, right?
It looks different because I had to retype it all, the new one.
Yeah. Now, did we have to adopt that tonight? Was that the plan?
It's up to you if you'd like to adopt it.
All right, well, up to the members of the board.
Yeah, let's adopt it.
Somebody make a motion.
I'll make a move, we adopt the winter maintenance policy.
I'll second the motion.
All right, motion been made and seconded to adopt the winter plowing policies. Is there any more discussion on that?
Nope.
Okay.
That will go into effect immediately?
Uh,
Or is it like a 30-day?
yeah,
It's just an
but-
amendment.
It's a policy versus ordinance, so it should go into effect.
And it's more, it's not a new policy,
No,
it
it's
just was
just-
amended.
Yeah, it's only amended for the mailbox issue.
We'll pass it around with a signature.
Oh, I already,
Oh, wait a minute.
I already printed it.
Oh, you did? We need your
We were
signature.
assuming it was gonna go through. Okay, motion been made and seconded, to adopt this, or to amended road policy, right? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, the motion carries. We have that on our website?
Yep, well, once you sign it, I'll post it in the morning.
Okay,
Yeah. I'll replace that with the one that's on there.
Perfect.
update on town office building.
Okay, Vermont Gas has offered us a flow test. We did one of those at the library last year. And Vermont Gas is going to do one in this building, free of charge. The building needs to be, we could occupy it, but nobody can come or go for, about 2 hours, keep the doors shut. So it's gonna be done on town meeting day.
Okay.
Okay, we're all gone,
Yeah.
and we're just gonna let them in, they'll do their thing. Now, when that is completed and we get the results of that, then Laz will get in touch with some, to give some ideas as far as insulation, and then we'll go from there. So, scheduled for a town meeting day.
Alright, that'll give us more information. Okay, update on our favorite subject, dog licensing.
I have talked to Jim Benson about the rising number of dogs that are not licensed. And unfortunately, the only time that we are able to seize a dog that is not licensed is when it's off its property
Yeah.
and loose. Though the law says they can be impounded, if you have to enter the premises, you have to get a warrant to do so. And state's attorneys do not want to get involved with that. Right at the present time, the shelter where we would take a dog is full, although he expects that to be very temporary. He was supposed to hear yesterday whether they were open, if they had space or not. Typically, as soon as the dog is loose, of course, and it gets away and it's picked up, it's not licensed, it's picked up. The particular one who's given him the big problem on Gallup Court has given a variety of problems for a variety of issues with everybody else in the neighborhood. So we're not really sure, but other than he's just going to keep issuing him the ticket, he can do that. And we're hopefully optimistic that perhaps the person will leave. So, and take the dog with him.
So he's, Jim doesn't see anything in our ordinances that need to be changed that would make it better or easier.
Not easier to, he's doing about everything we can do. Until if the state's attorney's office had a change of heart, they have bigger fish to fry than to deal with dogs, so,
Oh, no.
And the other problem is when he does see a dog that needs to be licensed, the person that wishes to cooperate will get it. But it needs the rabies vaccine first. If there's not, timing isn't right so that they can go to like Tractor Supply or some clinic, getting into a vet is very difficult. I guess Christina had some
I called
experience
3 vets
today.
today for my cat.
Yeah.
Anybody taking?
Yeah.
And Molten.
I didn't go that far yet.
It's, so that's, there's a lag time there to get before the dog can be vaccinated.
Large animal vets can vaccinate. If you go to a farm when they're there.
Yeah.
Would it be worthwhile, I know Highgate organizes
Theirs is in March.
a clinic, would it be worthwhile to try and organize something for Swanton?
Well, they used to in Swanton have a clinic. I don't know.
Yeah, we used to.
Because you'd license them there and everything at that time.
Yeah. Well, the vet that we use, she does it for Highgate, but she went out of business.
Yeah.
So she does it for them.
Swanton?
I don't know. She was doing it to them as a favor.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to ask her.
You can ask her.
That's where I took my cat last time for shots. You couldn't get him in anywhere.
Is she still in the area? Or she just retired?
She retired, yeah. I think she lives, I don't think she's in Highgate.
Fairfax.
Fairfax?
Well, who does the one at Tractor Supply when they're all doing down there?
We do it once a month.
Is it once a month?
Yeah.
Once a month, but you have to call. She's like, sometimes they cancel it.
Yeah.
At the end of the month. Usually it's at the end of
It's
the
the
month.
last Saturday, 4th Saturday.
Yeah, mobile vet too. Yeah.
It's in the morning.
Well, we can inquire, see
Yeah.
if we'd use the town garage. That's the last time they did it, was at the
Yeah.
town garage. I know we used to do it at the fire station.
Yeah,
before
we
the
do use the town garage
Yeah.
because we can have an in and an out.
Yeah.
And
Might
one
be.
door and out another.
I know for some people, like getting into a vet, it seems like it's difficult. Getting your
You don't
animal to
already
the
have-
vet
you don't
sometimes can be
already
hard.
Yeah.
So if we bring something here to us, since we don't have that service in our community,
Yeah,
that might make it easier or reduce the barrier for folks.
yeah, if you're gonna go into a small animal vet, you're gonna pay a pretty good price too. Might be worth talking to Tractor Supply too, to see if there's, but you're saying they don't do it.
They do it once a month.
They do it once
post
a
it right
month.
on their website and all of their stores.
Because we could get that information out too, because I don't know, they
Yeah.
must charge there, but maybe not
It's
much.
cheaper than a
It's
vet
cheaper
though.
Oh,
than
I'm
a
sure.
vet, yeah.
You can get all
I'm sure
those
that,
shots and a checkup, I think, for like $100,
Yeah.
which is a lot better than a vet though.
Well, we
Okay.
guys
We'll
check
check
on
it
it,
out.
and our next meeting, we'll see what you come up with.
Okay.
We
Check
could
my
advertise
Yep.
it. Let people know.
Yes,
So people know when
Yep.
to call.
Is Pet Vet a separate organization than Tractor Supply? I think
Yeah,
that's,
it's a contract, they contract it with somebody, but I don't know what vet they use.
they mentioned Pet Vet in their
Is that
website.
a mobile vet?
Yeah, it's usually like a mobile clinic that shows up there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a big deal to give them a shot.
Well, that's my other question.
But I don't know if you can buy that vaccine over the counter, probably not.
You're gonna start vaccinating animals, or?
In the spare time.
No, I was wondering like a veterinarian assistant.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
go and get flu shots.
Yeah, you don't even see a doctor anymore.
So
So,
I just wondered if the veterinarian.
Yeah, we can job
assistant-
them to
See
do.
what we can do.
well. If you pay me enough, I'll do it. Nothing I ain't done before.
Trying to save money.
Okay, now we'll move on to the library then, update on the elevator.
We sent out requests for quotes to 3 plumbing concerns here within Franklin County to buy the pump system that's been recommended by the engineer that Laz had, and Joel agrees that's a pretty good system to install it. Those RFPs I've asked to get back to me by this Friday. I've heard from one. And then we'll go from there. Once I can figure out who's gonna do that work, find out what their schedule is, I'm gonna call the elevator company. Now, on the elevator, I'm gonna find out when it's time for their annual inspection, and maybe we can coincide if it's the right timing. So that's what that is, the status. The other matter,
Well, wait a minute, before you go on, I got one question on that now. Last had the engineer or whatever go down there and look at that, right?
Yeah.
And he came up with a proposal,
of this pump, this.
and that's all written out, so that
Yeah.
went out to the plumbers.
It went out.
So they know they gotta put a
Pictures.
check valve
Yeah.
in, okay,
Yeah, that's all, they sent the pictures and everything, yeah,
because it's, I didn't see what went out, so.
yeah, so it's, so that's what they're bidding on, and, so that's, we'll know, Friday, what route to go with that.
And I would hope that we could get this scheduled before we get into the big thaws and, 'cause that's
Yeah,
probably the
if
worst
we-
time of year, ain't it? When-
Yeah, if we could get it, done, by mid-March.
Yeah,
Would be great, I mean, because, if it doesn't coincide with the elevator annual inspection, well, we'll just have to bite the bullet and have them come up here, but, it's, but we gotta get it done.
Those elevator inspection, Brian,
Yeah,
for almost pausing was done by a different company, that's nothing even to do with the repair company.
no, this company we're doing now does. the-
They do their own inspections now, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's good. It never used to be that way, it used to always be a separate company.
So that's on that. Now, it was brought to my attention a couple of weeks, about 3 weeks ago, and I thought they were electric lights, but they're not. Abby had called and said that the lights in the vestibule and entryway weren't working, and I thought they were electric, but they're not. They're rechargeable battery operated lights. That was never wired to have 4 regular lights. These are rechargeable, so she gets up on a ladder, takes them off the ceiling every day and puts them back up. Which is not the right thing to be doing. So we called an electrician, called around, and we had one electrician get back to us by today when we asked them to. That's G&G Electric, who's located on Lakewood Drive. Did the wiring here when we had to do the repair work. And he will install 4 7-inch round LED light fixtures, then run the wiring to them, and then install a switch for $1,250. Talked with Joel, he thought that was pretty reasonable, and I would like to go ahead and get that done.
okay. And They need 4 lights in that little room?
Well, it's 2 on the inside.
Oh, 2, that's
And
right,
2 on the vestibule.
yeah.
Is it only gonna be used by switch or is it light sensitive?
I believe it will be by switch. But, you know, I can ask him,
No, I'm just curious.
because we've got a light sensitive one on the switch in the remote control that he put in for us at our house. It didn't cost that much more,
Okay.
so I'll just.
Well, what's your pleasure?
Let's do it. Make a motion, we spend, is it $12.50, you need a little more than
Yeah.
that?
Well,
That was his-
well,
Okay, whatever the bid is
yeah.
now.
I'll second the motion.
Alright, motion been made and seconded to, allocate up to $1,250 for lights in the, entryway to the library. And I assume that $1,250 will come out of our,
Library maintenance budget.
yeah, library maintenance budget, yep, okay.
Yep, that works.
So, is there any more discussion? Alright, all those in favor?
All right,
Alright, motion carries.
Now, one more thing when we're talking lights in the library, the other thing was the outside lighting, Abby said was darker than normal. There's a street light right there. But when we went and checked it out, there's, on that same pole where the street light is, there is a square spotlight that is not working. So I sent an email to Bill at the village, and he said they'll get right on it as soon as possible to get it changed.
Okay, so that's a village light then?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's probably easy to get.
there. Alright, any other comments or questions on the library? Not, we'll move on to the amended personnel policy. And my understanding was that the only thing we amended was the amount of money that we would appropriate for shoes.
It was that and the reviews were added to it.
Yeah, that.
That whole
Right.
section was added to it.
Yeah. Now, on that review section,
And then I linked in the form, the review as well as the, job applications are linked as a document as well.
okay, so I should be able to go into that email and eventually get to some point in time where I can print off that review.
there's somewhere here if you need blank ones.
Okay, probably should take one. Because we're gonna do this next meeting, right? That's what we had scheduled,
Correct.
5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Does everybody have one of these? Okay, so, does anybody else got any questions on that? Now, we need to approve the change, yep.
Do you wanna move forward with it?
I just have one question, and I may have been reading the old one and not the new one, and I left it on my desk. I think it said the policy covers all full-time employees under, let's take the first page or whatever. And I might have had the wrong one I was looking at. And I didn't bring it with me. Or I can call you too, that's not a big deal.
It lists full-time and part-time employees, it's seasonal.
It does, the new one says that, okay, I was working with the old one, fine, yeah.
You have anything there?
No, I'm good. I'll make a motion to approve the amended changes.
Okay. Nick made the motions, anybody want to second it?
I'll second.
Okay, so the motion's been made and seconded to adopt the amended personnel policy. Is there any more discussion? All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
I'll have copies for you.
Okay, motion carried.
Of both of these for you, by
Alright. No, flip over to the next page. So we're on Newtown business now. Bid opening for the demolition of 366 North River Street, and that's the FEMA project, right?
That's correct. So, what we've got to do this evening is open up, I received 4 bids. 4 envelopes here, all been sealed. And, so we're gonna pull them out. I'll read off the contractor's name. I will just quickly compare that everything that they were, is included in the packet that's required to be, and then say the amount. And then we will then award the bid contingent upon the examination by Christina and myself tomorrow morning of the actual full detail of the bid, that everything is taken care of.
Now, that's FEMA money and state money, they don't review those bids?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get to that. So
Okay.
when we're done with that, then I have to notify them.
Yeah,
And then, you know, but if there's any changes, I'll let everybody know.
yeah.
So I will, so if you're ready?
Yep, we're ready.
Okay. First one was received January 29th. This is from Complete Demolition Service LLC, Sam Webb Road in Fairfax. Okay, we have the references. We got references. We got asbestos and it. Okay, so it's and a certificate of insurance. So they've got the completed bid form as required. Copy of page 4 of the RFP with all boxes checked, and that's been done. They have the proof of insurance and references from 3 previous clients. The bid price, net dollar amount, is $26,420.
That's complete, yeah,
Yeah,
disposed of and everything.
that's everything.
They clean up the site and everything?
Yes, yep. He puts the 0 for salvage, this home is beyond repair. So, that is $26,420 from complete demolition. Yeah. Okay, the next one is from Gilmet's Handyman Services. This was received on February 2nd. Okay, he's got his 3 references. He's got the page 4 checked. We've got the demolition and site sterilization form bid and the certificate of insurance. And his price, he has a subtotal of $26,000. He's got salvaged of $5,000. So net dollar amount total bid for this property, $21,000. That's from Gilmet Handyman
Can
Service.
you explain what the salvage thing is?
Okay, he's going to remove the double wide from the property and reuse it somewhere else, so he can pull it off.
Oh, okay, all right,
Yeah,
good.
so there's a value.
So we get a credit for that?
Yeah. Yes, that's correct. Okay.
And that's guaranteed, right, Jim? You know, even if you don't have it sold, which
Take it off property, take it away.
21,000.
21,000.
And hook it up and away you go.
Yeah. Yeah, early Sunday morning, right?
All legal.
Okay, now we got another one. This one was received today at Okay, page 4 has been completed, certificate of insurance, and this is from Menard Handyman and Property Maintenance Services, LLC. He's got his references. And his estimate is $33,500.
Any mention of salvage?
No salvage. Last one's up. Also received this afternoon. Okay, this is from FRL Excavation and Trucking of 2167 Highgate Road in St. Albans. Well, it's in Swanton. That's St. Albans mailing address. Let's see, we got estimate, the references. State of Vermont, contractor business. Insurance. Yeah, I'm just gonna see that page 4 and close. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, for FRL, excavation and trucking, no salvage. And the price quoted here, net dollar amount, $22,180.
22?
$22,180. And that's what we got.
Okay, there's no completion date on expected completion date, that wasn't put part of the RFP.
Well, by the contract, and the whole project needs to be completed within 90 days from the date of the closing, which was December 8th, which is not likely gonna happen due to the weather,
Yeah.
okay? But it's usually 90 days from the date that, and the other part is when I send this to Montpelier and they do their thing, they will send me notification to proceed. So we send out a contract, and from the date of that notification to proceed is 90 days.
Okay, so all the bidders were aware of this.
Yeah,
Yep. So it's gotta go back to the state, get approved. and
Yeah,
then-
yeah. And you know how they work.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah.
so let's,
Uh,
yeah.
Should be warm by then.
Geez, I hope so.
I hope the other two properties, it will be much warmer when we're doing this, but, so,
So everybody, as far as we can tell, has met what we required,
Right.
and so we've got the prices.
yeah. So, just to recap, complete demolition, 26,420. Gilmet Handyman Services, 21,000. Menard Handyman Services, 33,500. And FRL, 22,180.
So what do we do now? We award it
You
to
need
the
to
lowest bid?
award the
bid, yeah.
apparent low bidder, subject to verification and state approval.
So do you need a motion for us to do?
Yes,
Oh,
yep.
I'd make a motion that we award the bid to the lowest bidder in the amount of $21,000, which is Mr. Gilmet.
I'll second.
Okay, motion's been made and seconded, to award the bid to Gilmet Service, Handyman Services for 21,000, and that's contingent upon, review and approval by the state.
Yep.
And that credit would be about 5,000?
It is 5,000.
Just 5,000, okay.
So, is there any other discussion or questions? All right, all those in favor?
I,
All
Aye.
right, motion carried.
If you excuse me just for a moment, I'll put
Yep.
these in the
These
vault.
are
Yep.
tight range though, it's good for us to see that. Yeah,
Thank you, guys.
thank you.
thank you.
Oh, no, I didn't, I thought I might have locked it.
Okay, whoops, you're gonna put them in the vault.
I thought I might have locked it. I'm going over it. This is what I said in every day.
She don't have to go outside and go to the bathroom.
What it feels like, girls.
I locked it.
You locked it? Okay, thank you.
Alright. Now we got the proposed health and safety ordinances.
Those were
I know,
emailed.
yeah, they've been emailed. Yeah. Now, did you want to take action on them tonight?
No, I just wondered, we don't have to take action, just was wondering what your thoughts and comments were, and then maybe if there's any changes you'd like to see, we could make some changes and then bring them up for
Thought
consideration.
they were well written. I just have a question. Are we gonna need to select an officer now?
Well, that's something that we would have to do. When we first started this, Susie said she wouldn't mind doing it. But of course, it's probably have to, more than likely for additional.
Oh, sure.
Fine.
Yeah.
I haven't worked that out with her as to what she'd be looking for, and I'd have that conversation once everything is ready to go. So, yeah, we will have to appoint somebody to that role.
Any comments,
I
Nick?
imagine that role would be stipend
Yeah.
and
Like
maybe that's
she
something
does.
we would have to
Like
address
she
as a
does
board.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And from what I could tell, the ordinance, it's $100 per non-compliance,
Right.
and then just keeps on going under it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts, Nicole?
I thought it was well written, and again, we will have to, I think we'll have to hire somebody or appoint somebody
Yeah.
besides Susie to take on that role as well.
But yeah, I thought it was well written as well. I can't see that many changes that I would make to it.
Okay.
What's the difference between this and a really regular health officer we've had in the past?
Well, this is, we're trying to combat the, properties that are becoming dangerous or uninhabitable.
Yeah.
Decrepit, uninhabitable.
Yeah.
I think we're all
That is a-
aware of the structure that's at 33 4th Street.
Yep. Yeah, no, I agree with it all.
Which has
over the years.
Has been sold, by the way, and is being rehabbed as we speak. And, so this is an effort to combat that. It's kind of, we pulled off, various ordinances from other municipalities
Yeah.
around. And some
So
are-
you're basically making somebody with a little brass to go around and write tickets for things that are,
that would be
yeah, I
seen
agree
to
with
be
it. Makes perfect sense.
And, you know, it's, just an effort, and, to try to keep things cleaned up. Not as strict as some places, but, you know, it's.
Gotta start somewhere.
Right.
If we're all in agreement on this, so we may as well vote it in.
I'm fine with it.
Well, what's your thoughts on that, Brian? I
Well-
mean, you wanna wait until, I mean, we can, this only starts the process, right? Isn't there ordinance have to be adopted through a process?
Yeah, this is,
Yeah, it has to be posted for 30 days.
has to be 60 days.
60 days.
60 days has to be posted. And you could adopt it tonight.
Yeah.
And then we post it starting tomorrow, 60 days. And then if there's no petition to, the public about it, it's fine.
Well, that would get us into some warmer weather.
Right.
And that would allow us time to find out if we, you know, are,
Yeah.
hire somebody.
Yeah.
So, yep. Good.
Yeah.
Well, somebody wants to make a motion to, adopt them.
I'll make a motion to adopt the health and safety ordinance as written.
Second?
I'll second.
Okay. Alright, motion been made and seconded to adopt the proposed health and safety ordinances. That were emailed out to all the members of the select board. Is there any more discussion? If not, all those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries, so you can get it posted, and you probably better put out a notice on this too.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a lot of work
Put
to.
a notice in the paper of it too, not
Yes,
the whole thing,
yes,
just that there's.
yes.
And there is a notice. I'm gonna have to do some changes to get the words draft off and change a couple of dates.
Yeah.
But, if you wanna come in and individually sign it.
Can everybody get in this week and do it?
Do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do it tomorrow. Would it be ready by tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that one is okay.
Alright, now we got another ordinance, and that is relative to public lands, I assume that has to do something with the rail trailhead and not being able to camp, is it?
Yeah, this, we've had a situation, and we've discussed before, about an individual who's been camping in his car on the rail trail head. He hasn't been there the last couple of weeks that I've seen. But nonetheless, we'd like to address this issue. So we did an ordinance, I wrote up an ordinance, and what I did on this one was, you can't have an anti-loitering ordinance. But you can, I fashioned this after the language in the City of Burlington ordinances as it relates to camping. So you cannot camp on public property, on public lands. And camp includes staying in your car.
Overnight.
But they could leave their car there overnight, if they weren't in it.
They can if they're not in it.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about that, somebody comes
Oh,
up
oh,
there, wants a snowmobile to St. Johnsbury and comes back till the next day, that's not a problem.
Right, no, you can leave the car, but you can't be sleeping in your car
Right.
or staying the night. Then not only does this apply to the rail trail, it's gonna be all public lands in the town of Swanton. So it's the rec fields, the town offices, the town garage, the railroad museum, the vacant lot that we got at 23 4th Street, 366 North River Street, Riverside Cemetery, Church Street, Dorman, West Swan Cemetery, and Green's Corners Cemetery. Because in researching it throughout the state, all of these types uses have all had the same problem, including cemeteries and vacant lots and whatnot. It applies to land that we either own or lease, and then Basically, public lands are closed during the hours of 10 PM and 7 AM unless it is for official function and an employee or elected official of the town of Swanton is present. So if there's an activity in the rec field, you're there, it's fun. No person shall use public lands for camping at any time. So it's can be a fine up to a civil penalty of up to $500 per day for such violation continues. And there's a waiver fee in the event that they just plead guilty. There's civil penalties, and that's pretty much it. We can adopt that tonight. Same thing, I'll do the fresh copy and come in tomorrow and be ready to sign.
One thing when I was reading is, I was thinking about, should we go straight into civil penalties? Should there be at least a maybe some sort of discretionary warning by the officer first, or at least leave it up to it before you go straight into fines?
Well, at the discretion of the officer, most any offense, they can do that.
Yeah, but doesn't say it in there. I think
No.
that's a valid point, yeah.
Right, but it doesn't say it in the traffic law either, but they can give you a warning instead of a fine, instead of a ticket, so.
I know Burlington's ordinance has some language about how they were sympathetic to homelessness and trying to.
Oh, yeah, that went on, yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, but no, the officer, as far as I know, can always at their discretion just give a warning and get out, and, you know, tell them.
Do you have the Missisquoi Valley Rail Trail in there in the parking areas? That's
Yeah.
all in Swan.
Well,
The
that's.
only reason to ask is we have had some problems up by Reed's Corners with traveling campers in there, so.
The rail trail is under state.
It is state, yes.
Yeah, so that's prohibited by state law, so. Is they camping on the trail?
Oh, they were camping this fall in the parking lot there for a while, so they moved along. They just travel around Franklin County, so.
They'll be back.
Oh, the
Oh, yeah,
campers,
the
yeah.
traveling campers, there's 2-3 of them.
Yeah.
For the woods though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, it's, you know, it's,
I guess my only question is, every year annually, since we've brought back the Heritage Festival, the Abenaki camp at the rec fields during that celebration, so they have permission, they'd obviously be okay.
as long as it's permitted, then they're okay, yeah.
That's my only concern.
I don't know, if the language said that, someone who is violating this ordinance is told that they have to leave, and if they refuse to leave, then I guess I would put the penalty in. But if they say, okay, I'm leaving, then I don't think we should give them a fine, but right now, the way that's written, we could. Cause they were there.
Well, that's the key though, we could.
We could.
Didn't
but
say
we
we're
don't.
going to.
Right.
Well, it doesn't say we're not gonna,
Okay.
you know what I mean? It just, in all fairness,
Well, all the rest of the ordinances are written the same way. You can always give them a warning.
no, it's a little different than our other ordinances,
But
so.
our police force would be the ones that would be, so,
Yeah.
and they use their own judgment, and you get a warning or whatever
Yeah.
in other cases, so. I think, let's test it, maybe see what goes on. Sounds like it was written okay, it's,
Yeah, I mean, it is, but I think.
And I can talk to the chief about it, you know.
I think Nick's point is very valid though, that,
Because it wouldn't just be our police department, because if
That's
the
right.
state police had to respond to something outside of our contracted hours, they could still uphold the ordinance, you know, and would their discretion be different than the village police? I'm not sure, I don't know.
I'm not even sure how closely the state police checks local ordinances, to be honest with
That's a whole nother point.
you. Yeah. When you think of the number of towns that got ordinances and they keep track of who's got what, but in any case. But I can talk to the chief about it.
Another point is Joel was so much involved in the drafting of this pushing for the ordinance. I think would be fair just to at least have him involved in voting on it.
Well, we can wait until
Okay, yeah.
next meeting, and then I can find out from the chief, and yeah, that's fine.
alright, proposed mailing notification for town meeting, we emailed out a couple of different options.
Picture here.
I assume everybody looked at them. I did talk to Joel about this,
Sorry.
he feels very similar to the way I do, is that we need to try to do something. You know, with the, local option tax coming up for vote,
Are we gonna be able to vote on that this year, Brian?
Yeah.
yeah,
in the warning.
it's in the
okay,
warning,
just wanna
yeah.
make sure.
Oops.
You can have 2 copies.
Other versions.
Boy, this is huge. My thought was that it would be just a half a paper, but
Well, they'll have to if we're gonna mail it.
Yeah.
One side's gonna have to be blank, they'll have to do it that way. Two goals here is to make people aware of the, local auction tax for sure. But the other one is to try to get more people to at least sign up for town notifications. So we, you know, it's an attempt to get more people involved and be knowledgeable about what's going on in Swan.
yeah.
Are Swanton voters gonna be sent both of these, or?
No, one or the other,
One or the other.
you know, the message is the
This
same.
is hard.
I would probably go with this one then, because I think that's the most impact. I think people are more likely to read something
It's not-
that
that's
looks
not
less
guaranteed.
like a letter with a lot of,
Get rid of
yeah,
number here, it's like-
Yeah, I think so too, after seeing this.
yeah.
Yeah, we just did quick cost looking, and to mail that as a letter is quite expensive, probably upwards of about $7,000.
How much?
About 7,000. Because you gotta envelopes and
Yeah.
postage and, the time to stuff them, et cetera.
Even if we just sent it like this without an envelope and put a stamp and a label.
78 cents.
70s.
Yeah, it'd probably end up being the same cost, but you didn't put this in an envelope, right?
No.
we-
No,
Okay.
just the letter.
That's
We
gonna
had a
make it
company
hard.
do it.
Right.
Yeah, the company can do that.
Yeah,
And include the,
It's the postage, everything, you just get them a mailing list.
Yeah.
and that, the price of that was,
About 74 cents a piece.
yeah.
so, you know, we had this discussion before, you're gonna do just property taxpayers, or you're gonna do voters too? And I think we gotta do voters, cause voters will be voting, even if they're not on a, but the checklist, you can't use the checklist then.
Yes, you
You
can.
can use the checklist, but you have to keep in mind, we have 4,800 voters, if you're gonna send it to every registered voter. That means that if a household has 4 voters, you're gonna get 4. Or if you, it's gonna go to, people who are not on our voting list anymore, which sometimes it's quite a few, companies have not, some people have moved and left. So it's kind of a,
Yeah, I know it's a hit or miss, but,
The other thing, if you just do the grand list, then you're sending people who can't vote. because
That's
it goes out
Because
there.
they're
that's right. You know. So, you're talking 4,400 on that checklist?
4,800.
48
At the moment.
times, you were talking how much, 73? What's that
We
come
did
out?
that, it was like
24.
3,900 or something.
You say 4,400.
4,800.
Times 0.74. 35.52.
I was reading this rather than listening, but are we
Just
talking about
everybody.
sending this out to all registered voters?
Yeah,
Yeah, good. Whether they're taxpayers or not.
right.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
They pay one way or
They're
the
not
other,
registered
see.
to vote.
That's what I mean, yeah, because, yeah.
Well, how much did you say that was again?
35.52 if you went with 4,800.
When we-
Roughly, I mean, I don't have an exact price, I didn't have time to contact them.
Right. It isn't worth going through that checklist and trying to pick out, well, like Earl and Susie. You wouldn't send, you gonna send one to
Well,
Earl?
you just don't, you just don't pick it out, the checklist is
can't.
gonna print every registered voter.
Yeah, just in that name, so.
Yeah.
We can pick
If
out
you wanna
ones that
pick and
go out of the
choose,
country
that'd be
at
a
the
job
same
for
time.
you.
Okay, yeah, so you have a comment?
So 2 years ago, when I ran for county side judge, I sent out 35,000 flyers through every direct mail through the post office. And it cost me under $3,000. And I'm getting ready, obviously, if you guys know, to run for select board here. And I'm gonna be doing the same thing for all the voters here. And it's a lot cheaper to just do it through the direct mail. And it goes to every mailbox and it just says local postal customer.
Yeah.
And then everybody at the household gets it instead of doing multiple, like what you had said, 2 or 3 at each time.
I can check on that tomorrow.
So it goes to everybody that's got a mailing address,
Yep, all mailboxes.
whether they own a place or rent, don't make any difference.
People that have a Swanton Town mailer.
It goes to everybody.
Okay.
What you pick, you go on the post office's website.
Yeah.
And you can pick your routes.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Stuff
was
like
just gonna
that.
say, I did that one time when I ran, I just sent out postcards and you, like he said, you could pick the certain route, so you make sure everyone in
It's
Swan
so
gets
much
it, you know
cheaper.
it's the same
Were you-
mailing address.
Were you sending out something like this?
About half of that.
Yeah, this is, like last time we did a 6x9, which was like that.
Yeah.
That's just blown up so you could read it.
Oh, okay,
It wouldn't be that big.
I was gonna say, cause when I
No.
formatted it, it was
Yeah,
supposed to be
well,
on a
it's-
6x9.
Yeah, it's
Print
just-
your own and then did.
I did mine right through Vistaprint, like
Vista
the
print.
stuff I'm gonna be sending out soon is gonna be under $200. Just to, I built it myself. And then, you know, you just get on,
Okay.
pick your routes, and then you gotta put stacks of 100, rubber band it, and bring it right to the post office.
That's what I think I had to do, you had to put some special stamp on it.
Yep, I built my stamp,
Yeah,
just put it up in the corner, it tells you online what to do. It's really cheap, but I mean,
Took $200 to mail it, but then you had to buy the cards too, correct?
yeah,
So there's a cost.
but I can tell you
No,
one
the
thing,
card-
it's
the
gonna be
cards
cheaper than
itself.
$3,000-4,000 doing it that way.
I'm gonna be sending out
Yeah.
2,500 flyers here in the next 3 or 4 days, well, anyways. And it's gonna cost me like 500 and something bucks to the post office.
that's,
Every,
includes printing them.
so you got 500 for the post office and then 200 to make them, so 700 bucks.
I think that's about what it paid, $1,700.
Well, it seems like the route to go.
It's just an option.
No, it's a good option, nothing I was aware of, appreciate the information.
You know, it doesn't hurt to reach people that aren't,
What?
it doesn't hurt to reach the people that aren't.
No, it don't.
That goes to
I
all
think
the
it's a good
businesses,
communication tool.
everything.
No, we need to do something, we're not getting much participation,
Yeah,
you know, and I'm just hoping that we'll get, you know, maybe if we get just 100 people anyways that sign up for these notices, is way better than what we got now.
Yeah.
You know, unfortunately, we haven't got our website up the way we'd like to have it going yet, I don't know if they have.
No, but that QR code does go directly
Yeah.
to the website
Yeah.
too, so it allows people to check the website out.
Right.
And we are getting hits on it, whether they're finding it on the back of the trucks or other places, people are using the QR code.
Yeah. So, I guess we'll take a motion on to go ahead and approve doing this and doing it through the post
You wanna
office.
approve this wording as
Yep.
well?
We're approving this is the one everybody's agreeable to, I think it's the best one too. I don't know if you guys have seen it, you wanna take a look at one of these? No, take a look at it.
Why isn't it reduced yet? I just, I keep the perfect copy.
Yeah.
Okay,
So who's
so,
gonna do that?
Who's gonna do what?
Who's gonna do the postcard?
You are.
Wow, we pretty much
Let's
got
say,
it
you know,
done.
like
We-
I haven't had any part of it, so I don't know what you wanna do.
I can send this to you if
Yeah.
this is what the
Yeah.
language is approved on.
Yep, this is what everybody likes, is that one right there.
I would take that and I would forward it right to Vistaprint and give you a estimate or whatever, and then. Yeah, sure.
Give them the mailing. Oh, no, they wouldn't, because they would just do all of it.
It's not really based on the size, it's based on the weight of the paper. So I've done bigger ones, small ones.
Now, when, we need a number to get printed out, do you get that number by going on the post office information? Okay,
Yep.
so you get that number from the post office,
Yep,
the number of prints we need.
It's pretty easy to do, really.
So do you go on the United States Post Office official
Yeah.
website page?
Yeah, and just go under, there's a tab on there, every door direct mailer.
Okay,
Just tap,
because I have a
just
son.
right on there and it'll walk you right through it.
I have an account for them.
And then Vista, is that in St. Albans?
No,
No, it's online.
I have an account there, cause that's where I order our business cards and stuff.
They have a wicked turnaround too.
So you could get that out to them then and have them get it formatted, tell them that we're gonna do that mailing through the post office and they'll know what to do.
Okay, so I'll make a motion to approve the mailing, the language in the mailing, and use the post office as a way to mail it,
And Vista to do the
and
printing.
Vista to do the printing.
You wanna put a number on that to give us some flexibility, Nick?
How much are we predict, you said 5,000?
No.
No,
Yeah, that's way more than they need, but
that's way more.
I'm thinking 1,500 should cover it then, the way you guys are talking.
I would say it'd be more than enough. I think it was $700-800 what it cost me when I did it.
How much?
$700-800 maybe for the postcards. That was years ago, but
Well, maybe 2,000 then.
Okay,
just to make
2,000.
sure.
there you go.
But it doesn't make any difference, we wanna get it done. Because it's less,
It gives
it's gonna
you
be
some
less than what we originally were thinking anyways.
And we're taking that out of,
Taking out of that, out of, the general budget. Your pay,
I was just.
miscellaneous, remember the miscellaneous line?
I knew I raised it for a reason.
So the only thing I see on here, I just wanted to say one more thing, unless I really overlooked this. Is you're asking them, your warning, let's see, so are you trying to get people out to vote?
We'd like to see them vote, yeah.
So-
We'd like to see them use the website too to get more information.
Do you think you should put when town meeting is on here, the vote is?
Probably could add that in the bottom. Voting on March 3rd.
March 3rd.
Yeah, Swanton Village Complex, yeah, one more line maybe on there.
Okay.
Get that in there.
Yeah, we probably should just put the name of the town website, swanton.gov, swanton.gt.gov. Cause it's not there.
Yeah, on that front page you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I want to personally thank Nicole. I mean, we had a lot of discussions, the two of us, about this. But she's the one that came up with this kind of picture with that background in there. And that's gonna catch people's attention a little bit. They're gonna look at it.
It's one of our drone photos.
I know. But you did an excellent job, Nicole. I really appreciate it.
What's the building, I hadn't black,
That's Ace.
what's that?
That's the Ace Hardware.
That's
Oh,
the
okay,
entire- yeah.
Look real close.
It's downtown.
It's the downtown
Well, you gotta remember now.
and the bridge.
So,
There's the old
I
bank.
guess, you guys will get all that together and as soon
So
as you
who
do.
seconded that? Nick,
What's that?
who seconded the motion to do that after Nick?
I don't think anybody did.
Okay.
Okay, so Steve seconded. So now, we've had a lot of discussion, so, or do we have any more discussion?
Yeah.
Other than, we should probably get it out.
Ask for voting.
What kind of dates do you guys think it should be out by?
So maybe
Probably take you, what, a week or so to put everything together?
When does early voting start, the absentees go
Swanton
out?
Town meeting, will be March
You're
3rd.
asking a question.
I'm sorry.
Absentee.
Absentees,
Yep,
when do they go out?
soon, when we get them back from the printer.
When they get them back from print?
We just, we're waiting for our approval ballots to come back.
How I timed most of my mailings was with, when the absentee ballots go out,
Yeah.
so does my thing go out, so.
So I guess it would sound like
Well,
the
you
sooner.
would, you'd want that information to go out before you, I mean,
million ballots.
yeah, you'd want that to go out ahead of time. I mean, the ballots, the absentee ballots, go out, but
We can send it out as soon as it's ready.
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
I would
works
send it as
too.
soon as it gets ready, just pop it in the mail and let it go,
Yeah.
because we can get absentee requests up until
The day.
the day of voting, the day before voting. So I would get it out as soon as possible, and then people get their absentee ballots and they have the information already. Cause they don't all go out the same day. The
Yeah,
people who requested them will probably go out the same day, but they come in scattered after we get the ballots in. It's not like we get,
well, I agree with you. I was basically saying either want to get it out when the first absentee ballots get out.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, we're,
just so that's everybody.
yeah, we're gonna get back our proof to vote, approve the ballots, I would say by tomorrow. And then once we approve them, then they go to print, and then we usually get them probably,
Earl,
per se.
one more thing, what about your informational meeting? I know you're tight for space on there, but that's something else that's really important.
Yeah,
If you have time to get it in between,
I think we could get that in there, you
if there's
know?
room, but you know, never know who
Yeah.
shows up for it, so.
Yeah. All right, motion's been made and seconded that we do this mailing, to the post office, and
I'll
Vista
let you
doing
know.
the printing.
I'll send you an email, let you know how,
Yep.
what's gonna happen and how much.
And, you know, we're allocating at least 2,000.
If it's different,
So-
I'll let you know.
Is there any more discussion? All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. I think this is a very, very wise investment. All right, annual highway mileage certification.
Each year, we have to certify the mileage of town roads if we've added.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
James?
If we either added mileage, subtracted mileage, or it actually all stayed the same. We just had a little reclassification on the, relative to the Comstock Road. 5 years ago, it was provisionally put on, it no longer is provisional, and that was I'm more confused now than before she explained it. But anyways, we just need this to be signed.
Okay, do we have to approve the mileage too, or just
Well,
sign it?
there's no change,
Oh.
there's no change from last year.
Okay, there's no change, all right.
But the mileages are up there.
All right, does the whole board sign that? or just-
Yes, no, the whole board.
How
Okay,
many miles I've supposed
We got,
we've got different mileage for different class highways.
I'll look at it when it comes around.
yeah, it's, we've got roughly 62 miles, 56 miles.
Okay, so, signature, selectmen, so you just sign anywhere, Jerry? Ooh,
Yeah.
we know what's in there, come on.
Down at the bottom. and just-
I'll pass it your way. All right, now we got a recess.
Do you need a motion for that?
Well, you said it was the same, but yes, I think we should have a motion to sign our mileage as presented.
Right.
I'll make a motion to sign the certificate of highway mileage for the year ending February 10th, 2026.
Second,
Second, all right, motion been made and seconded to sign the certificate of our highway mileage certification. Is there any more discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
aye,
All right, motion carried. Now, we gotta go into liquor control.
I'll make a motion to recess the regular select board meeting and to enter the liquor control board meeting.
I'll second.
All right, motion been made and seconded to enter into a liquor control board meeting.
you.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right,
Aye.
okay, so we got how many?
One.
One.
We have one for two locations. It's Westco Inc., but it's Champlain Farms, which are located at 2 Canada Street and
Yeah.
188 First
Yeah.
Street. So it's a renewal of their second-class liquor license, tobacco license, and tobacco substitute endorsement.
Okay,
No violations?
No violations. Just a renewal.
I'll make a motion to renew their license as stated.
I'll second the motion.
okay, motion's been made and seconded to, renew the license for Champlain Farms. Is there any discussion on that? If not, all those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Now we get out of here and go back.
Okay, I'll make a motion to adjourn the liquor control board meeting and re-enter the regular select board meeting.
I'll second that.
All right, the motion's been made to re-enter the select board meeting. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, we're back in the meeting. Next thing is, community and economic development and update on, well, Swanton. I'll just start out by saying we're gonna be meeting with business owners here fairly soon, I hope, sometime this month, to go over, what we've been doing and the signs, the pathfinding signs.
Wayfinding.
Wayfinding, okay. Signs that we wanna put up and get their opinion on it, and also to, present to them some of the things that the village is gonna do on the streetscaping. That's what's going on right now, and we're still waiting for EcoPixel to finish up that thing too. You know, once we get that going, we've been looking into the new sign. Joe has one that he's working with, and there's another one that we put the information to too. And I forgot about that. We, came up with a couple of different designs for the sign, to get, to look at and see what we can get a price for. One of them would be a custom one, which I'm sure might be higher than what we've been looking at. The other one would probably be similar to the signs, the newer signs you see now, like MVU or Albert, those type of signs. Definitely gonna be higher off the ground. I don't think the sign's gonna be much bigger than what's out there right now, but they might be a little bit
Need the
bigger.
color.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, color.
Pops.
Oh, you're gonna be able to do anything on it.
Good.
I mean, hopefully by our next meeting, we'll probably have a quote.
Yeah.
And that, it's that wayfinding plan that I had given out to everybody prior with some information about what we've been doing with Promote Swanton. Again, just to create better visibility, better brand recognition throughout our community. And we really think that electronic sign in the village green could use an upgrade. But repurposing that sign maybe elsewhere in the community, or, passing it along to the village to allow people to have a series of information, as they come through our community.
Yeah, the complex doesn't have anything like that.
No,
No,
no. See, I could take and move that sign down there.
you could.
Yeah,
For sure, that's a great idea.
yep.
Do they know it likes to eat memory boards?
Yes, there were.
$2,000 every day.
But, I got a feeling that it's the more attractive, the more appealing, the more eye-catching the sign is gonna be, the more money you're gonna spend. A higher quality sign is gonna be a lot more money than probably what we originally.
Well, let's get some prices.
Yeah, we'll get them. We'll get them.
It'll look good right there at the end of the street.
Do you got anything to add? Anything else happened that we don't know about? Does anybody call you?
Economic development wise.
Well, we'll say that a few days ago, the property that's located immediately behind Hannaford's, which we spoke about a number of months ago, has been sold to the individual who spoke about developing it. So it's been sold.
Will that be for housing?
Yeah.
Good.
And I also see that the old American Legion down here,
That's
they want to convert that into housing
in
anyway.
housing, yeah.
Yeah, that's on the DRB.
Yeah. I hate to lose a business, but
And-
we do need housing.
Yeah, and also the, if you hadn't heard, Franklin Foods in Enosburg is shutting down July 31st.
No, I hadn't heard that.
87 jobs.
Yeah, but they also.
They have that, yeah, they do the old Vermont Prison Schools.
Right, so just, there's nobody that really works there, but nonetheless, it's still,
There's a couple people there
Yeah.
couple.
in the warehouse.
Warehouse
Yeah.
and-
Now, are they just closing? It's not a bankruptcy thing?
They
No,
sold.
they're closed.
They sold
They're
to a new company.
They sold to
Last
an
fall,
international
right?
company and they're closing.
Oh, so they don't want to keep that going there?
They said the Vermont operation, it was in the news this morning,
Yeah.
the Vermont operation was not profitable. Business decision, unfortunately.
Well, big corporations, that's what they all say. Okay, well, that's too bad, because now we're gonna have two empty buildings down there. The original cheese plant,
Yeah.
and then Vermont Prison Two's old building,
Yeah,
sitting side by side.
But it's not bad to have a building ready. you can't sell off an empty shelf.
No, that's true.
So if you got a building that is ready to go, it may not meet somebody's standards, but they'll come in and do some renovations, so it's good to have one on the plate, yeah.
Yeah, that, I think we're gonna need to add something more to our website so that we can at least have those type of things on that website. You know, maybe an economic opportunity, page, listing that stuff. Make it, make it available, and I think maybe we, talk again with Tim Smith to see what, if there's any kind of activity going on there that we can get involved in.
I think that they keep our stuff in their list of inventory that's available.
Yeah.
But we might wanna remind him that the old VPT building is gonna be vacant.
Yeah,
We expect it as part of this closure.
Redevelopment.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
just keep him up to, I'm sure he knows about it.
yeah, I'm sure he does too, but,
Cause he was quoted on the closing of the one up in Edisburg.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and he mentioned to me, well, there's also, you got one in Swanton, I said, yeah, that's right, so, yeah.
You would think with all the cows around here in Franklin County, that there'd be a need, you could make some cheese and make money here.
Well, you would, but when I was in Montpelier, Vermont is the worst, people came in and said it's the worst place to have cheese production for, well, it didn't make any sense, but they said for whatever reason, it was terrible, very difficult. No, it's more than one person said it.
Vermont's just a hard state to do business in general.
Yeah.
Okay, is there any other necessary business? You don't have nothing, Brian?
No.
Okay, now we got items for the regular select board meeting as of, on February 17th, and the big thing is gonna be the employee reviews. And I assume not checklist, but the warrants, and then, we're gonna follow up on that last ordinance,
Yeah, if you put the ordinance for public lands back on to the
Yeah,
next.
for sure.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we'll have some more information on the library.
Hopefully, yeah.
And I'm sure there'll be other things coming up, but at least that'll be giving something to start with. Anybody else have anything they'd like to see on that agenda?
Do you think you'll have the PowerPoint ready for the informational meeting by then?
Well, I gotta do one for Monday night, so, yeah, probably will have it ready.
Okay, going back to public comments. Nothing to say.
Public.
Okay. Well, we'll have to move on to upcoming events.
Upcoming events, Monday, February 9th, 2026, will be a public hearing on the local option tax at 6 PM at the Swanton Village Complex, 121st Street, and on Teams. Tuesday, February 17th, 2026, will be a regular select board meeting here at 6 PM in the town offices. Monday, February 23rd, 2026, will be the town and village joint informational meeting at 6 PM at the Swanton Village Complex, 121st Street, and on Teams.
There's a planning commission meeting this month, Alyssa. No, they got
It's been canceled,
been canceled.
We also,
Oh,
I
the
did-
public hearing?
canceled. We can
I
get
would-
the, public notice back from regional planning, and she won't help get it done, so I had to cancel it, cause I gotta post it in the paper.
Probably March, probably.
It's gonna have to.
then I forgot to list this, on Monday, February 16th, it's a holiday, President's Day, we are closed. So that's-
Well, I guess that's it. We don't have no reason to go into executive session, right?
No,
Good.
Just a comment, I don't know if everybody's noticed, but there's some new construction improvement going on down here.
Yeah.
Swanton is becoming very vibrant again. You look at, I don't care, on Friday night, the square is, I call it the square, is busy. Saturday night, we're up in the village. It was busy.
Yeah.
It's coming back.
Yeah.
It took a while, but it's
Yeah.
best coffee in town.
Yeah, and that's, it's something that we gotta do, if we keep promoting ourselves, we're gonna look attractive,
Oh, no question.
you know.
It's been like this for 25 years.
Yeah. Okay, anybody else have anything? If not,
I make a motion to adjourn at 7:19 PM.
I'll second.
alright, motion been made to adjourn and seconded, is there any discussion? Alright, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Good job, Earl.
So you